Oh man, this pimping, man. Oh Lord, boy, this really the subject. This is the motherfucker I should have started off on. Pimping, you know what I'm saying? We ain't got nothing but a whole lot of pimping going on. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I made videos breaking my definition of pimping down, but for people now, before you get all alarmed, I'm not, nor have I ever just idolized it. Like my brother used to say, pimpology. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I say. I'm not saying pimping like, oh, I like pimping, but pimping is a word. You know what I'm saying? And me personally, like in the dictionary, they give you a select few definitions, but this really just what these scholars, you know, basically concluded, like, hey, we can agree on that this is what this is. Now, some words I feel like if you made it or it's unique to y'all, then cool, you might determine or can govern that. But any universal word, see, to me, pimping is basically some of the root elements is exploitation. You know what I'm saying? Tyrannical rule. Manipulation. You know, like I say, exploitation of resource. See, when you go to breaking that down, okay, it's like you can use this word, you know, and you know, that's why you got to just use your own mind sometimes when it comes to language arts. You feel me? So once you go to get down like that, okay, this pimping go on everywhere. But of course they just say, oh, these are just pimps. But no, there's pimping going on everywhere. Exploitation, abusive and use of resources. You know what I'm saying? I say tyrannical, mistreatment, oppression. A lot of times you're sending the other party or parties out to do most of the work, and they bring you back. You get most of the resources, give them a little nothing. You always give me. You're not in the field. You're not putting no work in. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, you really don't like this person. You don't respect them. You feel me? So I see a lot of pimping going on in relationships. Pimp, you know what I'm saying? It ain't even a lot, you know, women, because most pimps we see are, you know, the physical pimps that in a sexual operation, you know, in that aspect of pimping, the model is the male. So we well know how male pimps get out, right? In the physical sense, or the sexual operation sense, females pimp as well. You know they do. And I feel like while a lot of people pimp, you got some people that subconsciously do it and some people that consciously do it. But I say this all the time, people take the easiest way out. And a lot of times, the easiest way out lies in somebody who got leniency for you, somebody who has patience for you, somebody that's willing to invest in you, somebody that'll listen to what the fuck you say, somebody that believes you, somebody that trusts you, somebody that loves you. So this is how good people always get caught up in the fire, because when you live in there every day where it's just constant pain, people say what the fuck they want to say, but niggas wake up and feel them some pain every day. You know what I'm saying? It might be Lizzie little bitch, or it might be this goddamn big. Who the fuck knows? But you're experiencing some pain. So whenever you just be in pain, it's all day, every day, when all you gotta do is just block, roll, defense, duck out the way, and you can't even just be stable or whatever the fuck. Don't nobody just want to sign up for no hard work. No, it be sounding good because niggas like all the benefits. It's like a job. Like if the job, a relationship is a job, it's like, okay, but you gonna get paid this amount of hour, boom, but you get to do this. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have you some orgasms and get some food cooked for you, have a motherfucker take that trash out, or for the nigga have a motherfucker cooking for you, motherfucker listen to all these benefits and still like, oh yeah. And motherfucker get on the job and niggas is whining, complaining. You know what I'm saying? Because that's why I say it's getting back to settlement, because you wouldn't be doing all this shit if this is where the fuck you wanted to be. Or if you just abided by the terms and conditions of what the fuck you signed up for. Either or, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, some ain't right, you know what I'm saying? It's either you really don't want to be here, or you're trying to finesse the system, or both. But you have to put that work in. You want those benefits and that pay and all that type of stuff, right? So you got pimping. People look at you like, hey, Okay, this motherfucker got a car, or, you know, it can start on the most base level, you know what I'm saying? This motherfucker knows some people, this motherfucker got a little platform, you know what I'm saying? Or the nigga looking at the female, this motherfucker fine, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, bang, 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 all this old type stuff, but it's all pimping, man, just using you. And I think a lot of people really do be knowing, like, you're not about to, are you about to go to the grave with that motherfucker? And if you are, what's the real formula to do that? Like, realistically. A lot of people don't even fucking know, you know what I'm saying? But they jumping out there, you know what I'm saying? But everybody's just trying to ease the pain. I always say all the time, everybody's just looking for a hit. It's just a brief high. And that's what I think all people just need to end up admitting. Most people who fit, they do these type of practices that you're junkies. And I say this like in a literal sense too, like you have a substance abuse. That substance being relationships and everything that come with it. Like I say, be it sex, the orgasms therein, food, transportation, housing, a body for safety, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, some motherfuckers don't like being in their house. You know what I'm saying? That dog sometimes should get a little too much lonely. You know what I'm saying? You want somebody, some company. You know what I'm saying? You doing all of that. So, it's abuse. You know, niggas trying to hide. You need a hit. And a lot of times the person that you got caught up with, it end up being a catch up, because while you trying to finesse the benefits, you slip up and you can't get around nature. A baby pops out. Now you can't stand this motherfucker because really you were just trying to get high. You were just trying to fuck a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Take some pictures, kiss. You know what I'm saying? You want to get hold a little bit. So, I mean, some of y'all motherfuckers don't even like being hold. You want to get slapped. I mean, one of y'all like getting punched in the chest and shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't even want me. You know? Y'all motherfuckers don't even want to get hold. But you want a motherfucker to fight with, that was that argue, they be on the slap box and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's all you wanted. You know what I'm saying? You should just, with no other pun intended, but it's just crazy because, like, everybody, that's why I say once again, it's just like the what's the name of that shit? The side effects of pimping. It's like you just get an over obsessive pimp syndrome. But you just start trying to pimp everything. It's like you just want to just use, like, that shit is crazy. So what we said, pimpation is self in a struggle ship. Every time we start relating.